Okay, so distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for being here for us and with us today for this great ceremony, our fourth annual geoscientists and engineers. Please, I would like those that are seated behind the hall to please step forward so that we can occupy the seats in front to help us have a wonderful coverage of this event. We sincerely do apologize for starting an hour behind our advertised time, and we hope we'll get this running so that we'll be able to complete this in good time. Thank you so much. Before BTDF auditorium um, is going to be our venue for most of the events that we will be having here. We are also going to be using the technical rooms just as you go out to your right. We have those technical rooms. First of all, I would like to recognize and invite to join us at the high table from that end of our hall. Permit me to welcome to the high table the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake. He will be represented by the DG NGSA, who is also on his way, but he has given directives that will start the ceremony and until he arrives. To stand in for the DG, please permit me welcoming to the high table. We warmly welcome to the high table Haji. To join on the high table is the DG of the Mining Cadastre Office, a great man in this profession, one of our greatest, a past president of the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, and currently the chairman of our League of Fellows. Permit me to invite, if he's in the hall, that he called in earlier that he's on his way, but we do like to recognize DGMCO Engineer Obadiah Simon Nkom, FNMGS. We also like here with us. He has served this industry, served as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and continues to serve. Very enthusiastic about anything that has to do with geosciences and mining. Permit me to welcome, to join us at the high table, architect Musa Sada. Please join us on the high. Let's appreciate this man. He has done so much for us and for the industry, and he's still doing that. We'd like to welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do for us. Also, to join on the high table, we would like to invite the executive secretary. We would like to invite the ES of PTDF, Professor Shaibu Shehu Aliu, who is represented here by the GM Research and Innovation. Please permit me to welcome warmly to the high table Amadou Nasiru Danu Power. To also join on the highest society in Nigeria. We are proud to say that, and we have no apologies for that. The biggest society, the largest society in volume, even in cash. Permit me to welcome the president of the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society to join us on the high table. Please, let's appreciate Ms. Rose Ndong. To join us again on the high table is a woman of substance, someone who has worked tirelessly for this industry. She's someone whom we all as children looked up to. And we thank her so much. We can't thank her enough. And she's always here with us. She has done these things for decades, and she's always here with us. And she's here with us in Africa. Permit me to welcome her, a great MNI. Please, We thank you, Ma, for what you do for Nigeria. It's on record that she did that. When we used to read about her, we never knew that we could stand side by side with her. But we are happy, Ma, for all you do, and we do appreciate you. She deserves all the accolades we can give her, and please let's do that as she joins us on the high table. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. We do appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Also, to join here on the high table, we would like to invite, of course, the man who has been carrying this all over his head for the past few weeks and months. Permit me to invite our president, Naeg 001. Let's welcome our president. Akin, we want to welcome you to the high table, our president. To also join on the high table is another president, Madam President, NMGS president said we had so many presidents here. And I say, yes, we have presidents, but this is a special president for our sector. Because in this sector, whether you are a geologist or a mining engineer or a metallurgist, the targets are for you to have some mining operation. Please, we would like to welcome the President Miners Association of Nigeria. We invite to the high table Dr. Dele Anyoleke. I told President I'm a miner, but not an illegal miner though. Welcome, Mr. President. We also like to recognize some of the members of the executive of Naeg. They are here with us. I can see my vice president. Please, we want to appreciate Dr. Garba Ilya. Dr. Garba Ilya is an executive director of the Northeast Development Commission. So I can see you, and we do appreciate you. We also have here the vice president of the Dr. Matthew Oyolo. Dr. Matthew, welcome, sir. We also have, of course, a senior member of our ESCO and someone who has also served the NMGS in huge capacities. We appreciate Chief Dom Wachuku, FNMGS. Also with us, we have the man who has been working also tirelessly as the chair of our technical subcommittee. We would like to appreciate Professor Mato Dogar. The chairman of our training and also serving as the LOC chair, we would like to appreciate Director Geophysics NGSA Alhaji Abba Adamu Usman. And of course, just beside him, we also have a member of our ESCO and the publicity secretary who appreciate and welcome in our midst, Dr. Richmond Ideozu. I can see beside him Professor LOC chairman last year, served in huge capacities in NMGS as general secretary. We used to look up to him also as one who, once he writes, you hardly correct whatever he has written. Please, we recognize Professor Paul Ogunleye. And of course, a member of in mining, farming, women in Efinatu Mohammed, FNMGS. On that role too, we also recognize former General Secretary NMGS and senior member of this association. We would like to appreciate Professor Smart Obiora, FNMGS. And of course, former president of Naeg, and Naeg is a sister specialist group of the NMGS. Let's warmly welcome and appreciate Professor Gabriel Adeyemi, FNMGS. Thank you all for coming. Of course, we have Madam fundraising of our LOC and head of our technical team yesterday. We noticed that she's very not so generous with giving you marks when you have not done well, when she's scoring you. We recognize Mrs. Trudy Coker. Okay, so thank you so much. So Amni Petroleum is here with us. Not Tunde Afolabi, but of course his representative. Please let's recognize my brother, Dr. Abimbola Durogbiton, FNMGS, FNAPI. And I think just as I believed, please, Dr. Durogbiton, join us on the high table. We do appreciate you. Join us on the high table. We know Amni is a very strong partner of Naeg. We collaborate a lot, even in the NMGS, they have helped us so much. Please, let's appreciate him as he joins on the high table. Thank you so much. We'll be starting this event now, and permit me to invite, as we start this event, let's have and rise now for the national anthem. The national anthem. At the count, DJ, are you playing, or we can sing it too?
The tribes of the differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you.
Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and battle only to hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build our nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed.
Thank you so much. Please, let's have our seats. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, we would like to welcome you to this 4th annual international conference of our great association, the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysics for Geosciences, and engineers. I think the rep of the PTDF at the high table, if he's in the hall, please, I would like to welcome you, sir, to the high table now. Okay, when he comes, I'm sure he will join us at the high table. Permit me now to invite, for the welcome address, we'd like to invite our president. Let's give him a rousing reception as he joins us on the podium for his address, Mr. Akin George, President Naeg. Welcome, sir.
Please permit me to run through the protocol. Why? Because I want to say one or two things about some people here. The Honorable Minister of Solid Mineral Development, ably represented by the Director, former Minister of Solid Mineral Development, Architect Musa Sada, a friend of mine for the past almost 45 years. And what I want to say about this man, he helped NMGS in a very fabulous way. Naeg was about to be swallowed by the engineers, but for him, please give him a round of applause, please. DGM MCO, Executive Secretary, PTDF, ably represented by Dr. Amadou Nasri Dampawa, President of NMGS, our own Rosendom, Chairman of Naeg, my professor, my mentor, my mother. You are welcome. President, Miners Association of Nigeria. Please, before I read my address, I would like all of us to stand up for a minute of silence for our departed active member of this association, late Professor Abu Malam of University of Abuja, who passed away recently. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. You may be seated. Thank you very much. First and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for His mercies, for giving me this rare opportunity and privilege of standing before you, galaxy of distinguished guests, geoscientists, mining engineers, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly 1 year ago, many of us here were gathered together to witness the third international conference of our association. This has become an annual ritual that brings all exploration geophysicists, other geoscientists, and engineers together as a group. At the last conference, we outlined the humble achievements which the association recorded, which included training of our members on the field geophysical data acquisition, processing, and interpretations. This we intend to continue this year at this conference, this time with the introduction of artificial intelligence in the interpretation of exploration geophysical data. The association also adds synergies and with other professional bodies, and this we intend to continue. Also, at the third international conference, we pointed out the reasons behind the numerous collapsed buildings, bridges, and dams in Nigeria, and the solutions we prefer to it. At that ceremony, the federal and state governments and Abuja FCT were advised to raise effective construction commission that will be responsible for the overall standard of all construction outputs. Occasions like this offer a unique opportunity of addressing salient and pivotal problems relating to minerals and environmental issues. It is on record that the Ministry of Solid Mineral Development has made it mandatory for any investor that wants to mine minerals in Nigeria to subject such minerals to value addition. In other words, No mineral leaves the shore of this country without value added. We want to seize this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the good work being done by the Mining Cadastral Office, headed by our own engineer, OS Income. This concept of value addition shall yield positive results if strictly adhered to. We add that investors have started establishing mineral processing hubs in almost all the 6 geopolitical zones of the Federation, which shall definitely create more jobs for our teeming youth in future. This is a very good step in the right direction, but be it as it may, one needs to look at the whole scenario critically. If care is not taken, we will wake up one day and discover that all our strategic minerals have been mined and subjected to value addition, exported abroad, and gone for good. At this gathering, I would like to delve a little bit into critical issues of relative importance to mining our solid minerals that needs to be addressed urgently before it is too late. This problem borders on lack of conservation policy for our solid minerals in this country. It is well known that Nigeria is endowed with over 34 vast, varied solid mineral resources discovered in the ground as deposits are not subject to eternity. They are all-time bans. Immediately mining implementation commenced on them. This fact, not all our mineral resources, especially against the backdrop of government's unpreparedness to develop these mineral resources as of now. It must be recalled that America has many, if not more, solid minerals than Nigeria. But it is of interest to note that America is very mindful of the fact that solid mineral resources are non-replenishable and has consequently opted to adopt a policy to conserve them in America. In the alternative, America has opted to import any solid mineral she needs from any willing nation. The importance of this is that a time will come when most of these nations of the world that have exhausted their solid mineral resources will start running to America to import same at exorbitant prices. It may be noted that America produces more than 50% of our electricity from coal that are being preserved for sale. Apart from the non-replaceable of these solid minerals is the critical issue of the peculiarity of some of these resources. For example, pure limestone, such as the one in Ifamosi in the Cross River State, is an important raw material for steel production. But unfortunately, it is being used presently for cement production. Scientifically, impure limestone should have been used because when pure limestone is used for cement production, impurities blast furnace for the production of iron. So also is Ipeshi, dolomitic limestone, that can be considered an alternative to Burum limestone because of their nearness to Ajaokuta. The above outlined notes immediately call for the conservation of Ifamosi, Ipeshi, Igara limestone, so that the country is not confronted with having to import the commodity when Ajaokuta and Alaja steel plants are fully started. The story is not different from that of Upila and Ubo 1 and 2 marble that are being used also for cement production. Pure marble is simply metamorphosed pure limestone. Pure marble is simply metamorphosed pure limestone. This cast pure marble should have been conserved for use either in the steel industry or for the production of quick lime or slake lime required for water purification. This presentation should also serve as a wake-up for government to preserve Onibode refractory clay in Ogun State for iron making. If not all, some of our lithium and chromite mineral deposits should also be considered and conserved. As at the time of filing this report, Nigeria has been reported to have the best highest grade of lithium and chrome deposit in the whole world. It is imperative to preserve some of these high-grade lithium mineral deposits in Nasarawa, Osun, Ekiti, and Plateau states, and chromite in Zamfara and Niger states to avert a situation in which Nigeria will be buying at exorbitant prices the same mineral earlier exported abroad under a cheap price cover. On this note, it is advisable that Nigeria conserve some of her strategic minerals such as uranium, platinum, and bauxite, if found in commercial quantities. These minerals are very difficult to come by as they occur discretely in peculiar geological environments. Since most of the nation's solid mineral resources are yet to be developed, government may wish to urgently consider putting in place a solid mineral resources conservation policy backed by necessary legislations, laws from our National Assembly, especially against the backdrop that these mineral resources are non-replaceable. I wish to reiterate herein that the minerals to be placed under the proposed solid mineral conservation policy shall have to be subjected to detailed exploration to determine the proven and or mineable reserves of the deposit thereto. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my address to you this morning cannot be complete without appreciating and saluting our own. A gem, a brilliant trailblazer, the woman who breaks the glass ceiling barrier to success anywhere she finds herself, a foremost and first African woman professor of exploration geophysics, the professor of all professors, who are single-handedly trained and imparted knowledge into many geoscientists at undergraduate and graduate levels, both in Nigeria and abroad. This same woman has been known to be taken first all through. First woman dean of science, first chairperson of all the deans of sciences in Nigeria, a position she held consecutively for 5 years. The first distinguished fellow of this association, co-founder and chairperson, board of trustees of Naeg, whose name carries the highest award of excellence in this our great association. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to present to you Professor Deborah Enilo Ajakaye, FNMGS, PP, with a standing ovation, please. FNMGS, PP, Fellow Naeg, FAS, ON, MNI. Thank you all. Once again, on behalf of Council and the entire members of Naeg, I warmly welcome you all to our 4th annual international conference and exhibition. Thank you and God bless. Please, you may be seated, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we can do better for our president for that wonderful address. Welcome one to all of us. We thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you. Before we go on with the other activities in our agenda, I would like to invite, okay, he's already here. I earlier introduced him. Permit me to reintroduce him again. He has joined us on the high table. We welcome you, sir, the Director General of the Mining Cadastre Office, our own engineer, OS Ncom, FNMGS, past President NMGS. I earlier introduced the ES of the PTDF, the wonderful organization that has always helped us and continue to help us in Naeg, even in the NMGS. I introduced him earlier, the ES of the PTDF, Professor Shaibu Shehu Aliu. He's represented here by the General Manager, Research and Innovation of this PTDF. Permit me now to invite to the high table Amadou Nasiru Danum Power to the high table. Please, let's appreciate him. Let's clap for him as he joins us on the high table. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. We do so much appreciate you. The next item on our program will be brief remarks, and we'll be having the remarks coming from the chairperson of the Board of Trustees of Naeg. We can't stop praising her. We can't stop thanking her. We can't stop appreciating her. We'd like to invite Ma for your brief remarks here to us. Let's again welcome and appreciate the chairman of our Board of Trustees. Let's appreciate Professor Deborah Enilo Ajakaye.
I can just sit down. I hope I have your permission to do so. So standing or sitting on the already established protocol, I say good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I give glory and adoration to the Almighty God for giving me the rare opportunity to be with you all this morning. But for my utmost commitment to geophysics and God's grace, I would not have been here to attend this conference. We have come a long way with geophysics in this country and worldwide, from teaching in the classroom to the practice of the profession. I still remember the time I had to drive my Land Rover with former students and my gravimeter, taking gravity measurements through the length and breadth of the country. Rest that these things have changed, and many things have changed in this country, to God's glory. To the upcoming young ones, I heartily congratulate you all for being part of the specialist group that offers state-of-the-art training using modern geophysical equipment for data acquisition, processing, interpretation, and more. So these days, with the advent of artificial intelligence, we can't do anything now without using AI. I implore every one of you, young geoscientists and geophysicists here, to seize the opportunities of the training given you to develop yourself as I repeat that sentence again? Because some of us are getting younger. Under NMGS, am I correct? Good. I wish you all the best during the period of the conference, and always, God bless you all. Sorry, I couldn't stand to prevent that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Chair, for that wonderful brief remarks. We thank you so much, Ma. We appreciate you. We love you so much. As I was with the LOC chair, we noticed that you were reading and you weren't even wearing any medicated glasses, and that is huge. And we thank you so much, and we thank God for your life. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. Okay, so the next item we'll be having goodwill messages, and we'll take them as I announce them. The first goodwill message we will be having from our host. Permit me now to welcome the Executive Secretary, PTDF, ably represented here by the GM Research and Innovation. We'd like to welcome to this podium Amadou Nasiru Danumpawa. Please let's appreciate him as he joins us on this podium for the address and goodwill of the Executive Secretary of the PTDF. You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am representing the Executive Secretary of PTDS, unavoidably absent. He's attending to other important assignments. I would also like to remain on the already established protocol in order to read his goodwill message. I will read. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the management and staff of the Petroleum Technology Development Fund to welcome you to the PTDF Tours for the 4th Annual International Conference of Nigerian Association of Exploration. I congratulate the leadership and members and for bringing this to exchange friends, geophysics, a critical driver in resource exploration, environmental management, and infrastructural development. It underscores the critical role of the geophysics in petroleum and mineral exploration. Environment strongly with our mandate of developing the indigenous human, institutional, and technological capacity in people, knowledge, research, and institutions, so that Nigerians can increasingly provide Nigerian solutions to the challenges of our energy in source discovery and development. Is beneath it. The quality of our exploration decisions therefore depend on the quality of our science, technology, and most important beneath our feet, but it is knowledge that gives them value. I'm particularly pleased that this conference places young scientists and geophysicists through training, knowledge and transfer, and energy and extractive industry will depend on the quality of the professionals we develop today. Professionals who will build that future. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the PTDF values relationship with NAEG and other professional associations, academia, and professional bodies. It is in this spirit that PTDF is delighted to once again host this conference at the PTDF Tour. We wish to reassure NAEG that Within established procedures, PTDF's facility will continue to be available in support of credible initiatives that advance knowledge, professional development, and national development. To the young geoscientists, do not prepare merely to inherit the Nigerian geoscience industry. Prepare yourselves to transform it. Research data, a new technology, or the work of a young scientist sitting in this auditorium today. On behalf of the management and staff of PTDF, I once again congratulate NAEG on its fourth annual. We appreciate the honor accorded to PTDF and look forward to an even stronger relationship with this association. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you so much, sir. We do appreciate you. Let's once again clap for him for this wonderful address and goodwill message. Of course, it's coming from our host, and we do appreciate you. Thank you so much. To give the next goodwill message, we would like to invite to this podium a former minister of the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development. Permit me to welcome again our own dear father and someone who is so passionate
of the association, my very good friend, Mr. Akin George, and many other people I've seen here are also recognized. I want to start by saying that I don't have a written goodwill message, because as far as the association is concerned, I consider myself an insider. And I will end up possibly congratulating myself. And I believe I'm an insider because from the first time I had contact with the industry and the sector, so many people, quite a number of them sitting here, contributed to what I was able to do, that continues to draw me towards all of you as an insider. And it has always been a very good thing that I was involved as far as I'm concerned. And then keeping to see that professionalism is encouraged. Knowledge-based sectors, things are changing. Knowledge is dynamic. Technology is flying higher and higher. And unless we get together and discuss the tendency for us to be left behind is very high. From the first conference that happened 4 years ago to this one, there has not been any lost effort in seeing that professionals get together. And one other thing I would want to observe and also congratulate the professionals in this sector for. Professionals are to really look at it as agreements and arguments and fight. I've been in touch, I've been in association with this sector. I've never seen this. I got encouraged when professionals in this sector, I could recall that one of the first efforts that I was pushed into very well. I recall when I received a council list for the regulatory body, and amongst it are even politicians. And as a professional, I know that that is a misnomer. I got very good support from some of you in confronting whoever was responsible into this to get that, to see that the right thing was done. And I kept tabs with the growth of the professionalism and the relationships that when this association was established, one of the things I did was to look out for dissents or arguments over this, because it happened in other professions. When a group wanted to, get to the nucleus of what they know and try to develop and build knowledge into it, you find a bit of dissent here. This group, the mother body, the FMGS, and the other relative associations are working very well. So I want to congratulate all the professionals in this sector for this cooperation and for the you know that for you to be able to, all those concerned terms of professionalism and this for this very successful deliberations and paper presentations and dialogues and so on. And I hope at the end of the conference, a communique will come out in strong terms advising the government, more especially some of the points raised by the president, preservation. Our resources are being flunged around anyhow by whoever. And unless we point it out and get government to take actions, we may live to regret it in future. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Our great sector, Minister of Solid Minerals Development. I would like to also tell us and remind us that this man loves this industry so much. Though an architect, but he has a full grasp of what is happening. Musa Sada was the minister that operationalized the 2011 regulation in the mining sector. Please, let's appreciate him. Thank you so much, sir. The next goodwill message of the Mining Cadastre Office. We welcome our Chairman League of Fellows, past President NMGS, someone who is so huge in this industry. We welcome you, Engineer O.S. Nkom, to the podium for your goodwill message. He's also so passionate in developing the young professionals in the industry. We have a name for him. I don't know whether I have to pronounce it here, but we call him King of Boys because he helps us so much. Please, let's appreciate Engineer O.S. Nkom.
Off the mic. The chairman of the Board of Trustees for Nigerian Association of Exploration Geologists, Geophysicists, mother, a mother of so many caps. She, not just in geophysics, not just in geosciences. You need to be able to now look at the other side of it in terms of the NGO, the lives she touches. Both religions, widows, orphanage. Sorry, Mama, I have to. I'm sure a lot of us already know that. God will continue to keep you hale and healthy, and we appreciate you every minute. Thank you, Ma. I think she deserves a round of applause. Our president, Mr. Akin, with capital George. I must be able to say that our past president of NMGS, president of this very esteemed society, we appreciate you and we recognize you. Without having to breach protocol, our one and only, the president herself, the president of NMGS. If I was not holding the mic, I would have said my sister Rose Undom. Oh, sorry. my past president, my past minister, permit me to actually recognize him. I deliberately decided to say this when he was our minister. We went for a function day in, day out. When I listened to him, I said, we have to go and dust our books and read. We went for an international conference, and one of the African country directors is an architect. He said, no, maybe you need to check very well, because the way he's talking, he's calling the rocks, he's calling the geological formation. If you don't believe me, I now tell you, he's an architectural geoscientist. Sir, we thank you very much for being a fellow in almost most of the geoscientists. We want to thank you very much. A representative of the Honorable Minister, without having to breach protocol, are meant to realize I recognize the PTDF. Thank you very much for always being around to give us this beautiful edifice, and we will continue to come again every time. Dr. Abimbola, I learned that you were whispering that you wanted to make a donation, but without the... Are you smiling? Thank God you are smiling. You have always supported. AMNI has always supported, and I thank you very much. The last but not the least, the chairman himself of the Miners Association. I would have said Dele Alake, but I can simply say Oyaleke. Well done, sir. On behalf of myself, as I've been introduced, this is not time for speech making. I want to also recognize our senior fellows. Well, I also want to recognize the council members, both past and present, and distinguished guests. I have finished my
style of goodwill message. We do appreciate you so much, our DG. We'll be like to invite representatives. Permit me to welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alo Godwin. My president, the president of Naeg, Mr. King George, and all the distinguished guests on the high table. Let me stand on the existing protocol. I'm here to pass a goodwill message from the DG of Nigerian Geological Survey, who is unavoidably absent, but he keeps calling from where he is that he will finish what he's doing and join us. So he has asked me to first and foremost congratulate Naeg for again conducting a very wonderful international conference. And he has told me again, tell Naeg that what they are doing is a source of pride to the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency, in the sense that NGSA is the national custodian of all geoscientific information in Nigeria. So that underscores our pride to what Naeg is doing. And again, NGSA remains the only government agency, or the largest, the only government agency having the largest pool of geophysicists in Nigeria. So for that, we are very proud of what we are doing. He has also asked me to please extend a message of goodwill and pray that this conference, just like any other one, will still record a resounding success. And at the end of the day, it will be rewarding and robust. Again, he told me that NGSA is always happy and pleased to associate with Naeg, collaborate with Naeg, and that he is also pleading with Naeg to use this opportunity of the conference and the opportunity of their professional standing in Nigeria to assist the agency in implementing one of the very critical responsibility of the agency, that is making sure that all data, exploration data, are archived with the agency as enshrined in the Nigerian Mining and Mineral Act 2011. Section 43 of that act mandate every person that carries out exploration in Nigeria to archive with the agency samples, drill log, report, and all the other data with the agency. That has been in the act. And the Nigerian Geological Survey has been carrying out this role in the past until when things become difficult for them, their core shed become filled up, and there was no proper place to save the report and data. But now, with the introduction of various reports by the government of Nigeria and the ministry, now the agency has a very brand new core shed and a lot of electronic infrastructure like the National Geodata Center, equipping the agency to keep this core shed, preserve them for research and development. So the agency is once again reimagined with this one road tax. So the agency is asking Naeg to please assist the agency with advocacy so that the agency will be able to implement this one road tax of archiving exploration data reports for research and for many other very important purposes. With this, the DG had asked me to congratulate Naeg once again, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Director Geophysics, representing the DG NGSA. Thank you for your goodwill message, sir. The next online is the goodwill message from, I earlier introduced the largest society professional body in the whole country. She will be coming here for her goodwill message, and I had to organize myself so that I don't make any mistake introducing her, because she has the powers to withdraw any of us certificates. She has the powers. Please, let's welcome the president of the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, our own president, NMGS 001, Miss Rose Ndong. Please, let's appreciate her as she comes to this podium for her address. Welcome, ma.
Thank you very much, Gallo. I told you to put a stool here so they can see my head. You won't hear me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You will permit me again to stand on the protocol that has been set up. But in spite of that, I will have to acknowledge the presence of the representative of the Minister of Solid Minerals Development. I have to acknowledge our mommy. Everything that has been said about her is true. She was my dean at the time, so she's not just my mommy. She was my dean when I was in the university. I also have to acknowledge the presence of past Minister Architect Sada, who was my minister, and everything said he's done is just as it is. I was there when he was actually really putting together the governing council of the COMEG at the time. So I remember that time very well. Thank you very much, sir, for setting things in place and right for us. I appreciate, and then I have to acknowledge the president of Naeg, and then all other people on the high table. I acknowledge you. I want to also recognize our distinguished, very senior colleagues in the audience. I want to acknowledge presence of any members of Council of Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society here, past and present, and the council of this body. Having said that, I'll just go ahead and read my speech. I always try to read it. If I talk off head, I'll get carried away. So I organize it and put it into a readable paper. Thank you very much. So the President, Council, and members of the Nigerian Mining and Geoscience Society warmly facilitate with the Nigeria Association of Exploration Geophysicists, its leadership, members, partners, and distinguished participants on the occasion of your 4th Annual International Conference, Naeg. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Society to extend our sincere goodwill and best wishes to the organizers for an expected, successful, and impactful conference. The theme, Geophysics, a critical driver in resource exploration, environmental management, and infrastructural development, is both timely and very highly relevant to Nigeria's aspirations for sustainable economic growth and responsible infrastructural development. Geophysics has evolved into an indispensable component of modern geosciences. Through the application of advanced subsurface, delineate mineral and hydrocarbon resources, evaluate groundwater potential, monitor environmental changes, assess geological hazards, provide critical information for infrastructure planning and development. In the context of Nigeria's growing demand for mineral resources, energy, water, resilient infrastructure, the role of exploration geophysicists cannot be overemphasized. The integration of geophysical data with geological, geochemical, remote sensing, engineering, and environmental information provides a more comprehensive understanding of the subsurface and significantly improves decision-making in resource development. The theme of this conference also reflects on the expanding role of geophysics in environmental management. Contemporary challenges such as groundwater contamination, abandoned mine sites, land degradation, waste disposal, subsurface instability, and the environmental consequences of extractive activities require innovative and non-invasive investigative approaches. Geophysical methods offer powerful tools for investigation and characterizing these problems and supporting effective remediation and environmental monitoring. Similarly, the contribution of geophysics to infrastructural development is increasingly important. Proper understanding of the subsurface conditions is fundamental to the safe design and construction of roads, bridges, dams, buildings, tunnels, pipelines, and other critical infrastructure. The application of appropriate geophysical survey can reduce uncertainty, minimize construction risks, and contribute to cost-effective and sustainable infrastructure development. As a specialist group of the society, the NMGS and Naeg share a common responsibility to promote excellence, professional development, research, innovation, and the responsible application of geoscience knowledge. I therefore encourage stronger collaboration among geophysicists, geologists, engineers, environmental sciences, academics, industry practitioners, government agencies, and other stakeholders in the geoscience community. This conference provides an important platform for the exchange of ideas, presentation of innovative research, development of professional. I particularly encourage the younger generation of geoscientists to take full advantage of this opportunity to learn from experienced professionals showcase their research and develop collaborations that will strengthen the future of Nigeria's geoscience sector. I must also commend the Naeg for taking the lead for training young professionals in the sector. Thank you very much. The NMGS remains committed to support and utilization of Nigeria's natural resources. We look forward to deepening our partnership with Naeg and other relevant professional bodies in advancing the geosciences for national development. I know that I must thank our past president for commending us so far, that we're doing well in that direction, but we must not relent. We should keep building up on that as new young professionals keep coming up, so we keep up the lead. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, I congratulate Naeg on this important conference and commend the local organizing committee for bringing together experts and stakeholders from Nigeria and beyond. I wish you all delegates fruitful deliberations, productive engagements, and a memorable conference. Innovative solutions and stronger partnerships for sustainable resource exploration, environmental stewardship, and resilient infrastructural development in Nigeria. Once again, on behalf of the Nigerian Mining and Geoscience Society, I wish the 4th Annual International Conference of Naeg every success. Thank you very much, and God bless us.
Thank you, Madam President. Let's appreciate our president once again. Thank you for your goodwill. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for the support the NMGS extends to all the specialist groups, most especially Naeg. We thank you so much for that, ma. We'll be taking the next goodwill message, and that will also be coming from a president. I mentioned that we are all miners, whether you are a mining engineer, a geologist, geophysicist. We are all miners, but not illegal miners. Permit me now to invite to the podium the president of the Miners Association of Nigeria. Welcome, Dele Anyoleke. Please, let's appreciate him as he joins me here on the podium for his goodwill message.
As it has been well established, but that is not without giving recognition to our Mama Ajakai. She's one of our living heroines whose name resonates across all phases of our national lives, not just the geosciences field alone. We want you to do in nation building. The Lord continue to strengthen you the more and grant you good health. I also want to specially recognize the former minister, Architect Musa Muhammad Sada. I heard a lot about him, and I also saw so many of his good works. My former president then, who is now the chairman BOT, Alhaji Sani Shehu, used to say very good thing about him, about the passion he has for the sector, which has been said by some other people here today. And also especially the love he has for the association, the Miners Association of Nigeria. He brought the association to limelight during his tenure, and he gave the association so many recognition in all his policy reviews and formulations. So, sir, we want to thank you again for all that you have done and for all that you're doing. May God continue to send you also as you contribute your quota to our national development. I want to congratulate Naeg for this 4th edition of the annual conference that has given to me. He insisted that I just must be at this conference, and I also have to abandon all other things to honor the invitation. He had called me several times today appreciating me for my presence. In fact, sometimes accolades from people like this used to make me wonder that what exactly am I actually doing for this industry that I'm giving this kind of recognition. Baba, you are highly honored, sir. And I appreciate you for giving me this honor and this recognition. God will continue to promote you too and to bless all that you do. I want to use him as point of contact to all members of Naeg and all distinguished personalities that are here this morning. I congratulate all of us for being part of this occasion. And it is my wish and prayer that we'll have fruitful deliberations and a successful annual conference. I will take my leave, but before then, I want to say one thing that Baba used to tell me. That's Baba Aki George. He always accused Miners Association of Nigeria of hijacking the Nigerian Mining Week, which good enough enters into 11th edition this year. The next edition is coming up between the 12th and the 14th of October. He said in the just being the umbrella body for all these specialist groups, we are working towards formalizing our collaboration. And I'm happy to inform the audience about this. Even though this process started during the tenure of Alhaji Sonsheu at Man Association and Professor Okunola at NMGS. But the present leadership has taken the conversation forward. And I'm sure that probably in the next couple of weeks, we might invite you all to launch maybe part of what we continue to do together will be the Nigerian Mining Week, even though presently all professionals, they are part and parcel of what are doing Nigerian Mining Week. On this occasion, I want to once again congratulate Naeg for this fourth edition of the annual international.
We thank you again, President Miners Association of Nigeria, for your goodwill message and your support, not just to Naeg, NMGS, and the industry in a whole. We thank you and we appreciate you so much, sir. The Honorable Minister, Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake, he is here represented by a director in the NGSA. Please permit me to welcome for this keynote address to this podium, Hajia Hadiza Goni.
Already established. I'm here to read the Honorable Minister's keynote address. Good morning all. Absolute honor and a privilege to stand before this vibrant assembly of brilliant minds today at the opening ceremony of the 4th Annual International Conference and Training Workshop of the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists, Naeg, for geoscientists and engineers. On behalf of the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, I bring you the warmest greetings of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I want to highly commend the leadership and entire membership of Naeg. Your steadfast commitment to advancing the frontiers of geoscience in Nigeria is helping to drive our national mission to position the mineral sector as the premier cornerstone of Nigeria's economic diversification. Before I proceed, permit me to stand outside the standard protocol to pay a well-deserved, deeply personal tribute to a towering titan of science, not just in Nigeria, but across the entire African continent. I'm speaking of none other than the chairman of Naeg Board of Trustees, Professor Deborah Enilo Ajekai, OON, MNI. You are an immense blessing to this association, the mineral sector, and our nation. As Africa's first female professor of geophysics, you did not simply shatter a glass ceiling, you built a highway for generations of geoscientists to follow. Your foundational work in geophysics, your pioneering role in mapping Nigeria's mineral resources, and your historic creation of the first ever gravity map of Nigeria are the very shoulders upon which modern exploration in this country stands. On behalf of a grateful nation and the Ministry of Solid Minerals, I thank you for your decades of unwavering service, your tireless mentorship, and your continued leadership at the helm of the Naeg Board of Trustees. You are a national treasure. I must also recognize the pillars of corporate and institutional support that have made this gathering a reality. To all the sponsors, your investments demonstrate a profound I also recognize the pillar of corporate and institutional support that have made this gathering a reality. To all the sponsors, your investments demonstrate a profound understanding that the future of Nigeria's extractive sector depends on robust professional collaboration. Most notably, I want to extend our heartfelt institutional gratitude to the Petroleum Technology Development Fund, PTDF, for being a bedrock partner to Naeg, generously providing this magnificent venue and essential facility to support this conference. By partnering with Naeg and providing a world-class environment for geoscientists to converge and upskill, the PTDF is also directly fueling the development of Nigerian natural resources. The theme of this year's conference, Geophysics, a critical driver in resource exploration, environmental management, and infrastructural development, is timely because it strikes at the very heart of our national development agenda. Geophysics is not just an academic pursuit, it is the master key that unlocks our underground wealth, protects our ecosystem, and secures the foundation of our national infrastructure. This truth is powerfully reflected in the 6 exciting sub-themes you have set out to dissect during this conference in areas of advanced geophysical technologies, environmental geophysics, geotechnical engineering and near-surface geophysics, artificial intelligence and machine learning, groundwater assessment, policy frameworks, investment strategies, and capacity building in geosciences. I must express my profound appreciation to Naeg for making the training workshop a core, non-negotiable component of your annual conferences. This deliberate integration is both visionary and transformative. By structuring your gatherings to include rigorous hands-on technical training, you ensure that this conference is not just a venue for speeches, but a practical crucible for real-world knowledge transfer. The benefits of these workshops are immense. For our energetic young professionals, it is an invaluable bridge between classroom theory and industry application, equipping them with the cutting-edge tools required in a more peer review and mastering emerging methodologies. This continuous loop of learning ensures that Nigerian geoscience community remains globally competitive and locally impactful. I must say that this initiative perfectly aligns with the fundamental philosophy of the Ministry of Soil Minerals Development. We hold an unwavering belief that sustainable development in the mining sector is impossible without strong research and continuous capacity building. Accurate and reliable geoscientific data is the ultimate bedrock of mining investment. Driven by this exact belief, the ministry has aggressively pursued critical reforms, resulting in monumental achievements that are reshaping Nigeria's mining landscape. First, in exploration, we have drastically expanded our national footprint. Through the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency, NGSA, we have executed targeted, high-resolution airborne geophysical surveys and extensive field mapping. We have successfully identified major deposits of critical transition minerals and supporting minerals such as lithium, graphite, copper, manganese, the REEs, as well as the traditional to transitional bridge minerals like iron, lead, zinc, and aluminum. All these are essential for the green energy transition, and the global interest in these mineral commodities have placed Nigeria on the international mineral exploration map. Secondly, we have revolutionized geoscience data dissemination. We recognize that data is only valuable if it is accessible. To eliminate bureaucratic bottlenecks, we have digitized our archives and upgraded our data management platforms. Today, international investors and local researchers can seamlessly access high-grade geological and geophysical data sets online, boosting transparency and dramatically reducing investment risk. We are also fiercely driving national value addition. The era of exporting raw, unprocessed mineral oils from Nigeria is coming to an end. The ministry has instituted strict policies requiring mining companies to establish processing plants locally. By prioritizing value addition, we are ensuring that Nigeria retains the wealth generated from her resources, creating thousands of high-skilled jobs and building strong local supply chains. As we unlock the vast potential of our national mineral endowment, the ministry will continue to champion and partner with professional bodies like Naeg. We're fully committed to fostering an ecosystem where research thrives and where the capacity of our human capital is systematically upgraded. I urge all participants, especially the younger generations, to immerse themselves fully in the technical training sessions ahead, absorb the knowledge, challenge the data, and network aggressively. The future of Nigeria's mineral wealth and infrastructural stability rests heavily on the quality of your insights and your professional dedication. With a deep sense of optimism for the future of our nation, it is now my singular honor to declare the 4th Annual International Conference and Training Workshop of the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists officially open. And also launch the journal. And also unveil the journal. I wish you all highly productive and impactful deliberations. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Honorable Minister Dele Henry Alake. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's appreciate Honorable Minister for the keynote address. Please, let's have the journal go around. Members of the high table, do a group photo of you with the journal as we all unveil it. Madam, yes. Thank you so much, ma. Let's appreciate Hajia Hadiza Goni. Ushers, can we have the journal? It's very important for us in Naeg. This journal is where we pour out all what we have seen. We know that the geophysicists, if you allow me, are taken to be the babalaos of the extractive industry, because they see so many things that others don't see with their naked eyes. So let's have the journals. It has a lot of insights on things we have done, research, a lot of innovation. And we will be having it unveiled. Of course, the Honorable Minister has done that for us, even though I was expecting to hear some currencies, I didn't, but we'll do that unveiling. Please, can the members of the high table please stand down with the journal, showing us the journal as we launch them. This is the Journal of Exploration Geophysics. To unveil. Unveil is one thing. I'll take the mic to my own. And, we can call him names, but he's always eager to perform. Somehow he always helps us out. I'm shaking a little bit, but I know that once I ask him for anything, he always calls me behind and helps me out. I would like to invite Engineer Nkom, please help us. Please, sir.
By the powers conferred on me, I want to direct my brother by the left to Dr. Durobiton Abimbola, representing AMNI, to start the process. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your contribution in advance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my past president. I don't have any option. On behalf of my chairman and Amni, I will revert back. You can be assured that we are going to do the needful. Thank you.
Yes, we trust Amni with the needful. PTDF, it has to go to TSA or... Okay, but you can take some copies on behalf. Yes. Do I need to give you the mic to say something? Okay. Still on the high table, my Honorable Minister. I know Honorable Minister is a man of timber and caliber. Honorable Minister, sir, please, would like to hear from you. Honorable Minister will get across to President. I know they play golf together, and when they're together in the golf course, the monies could even be better there. NMGS President, my President, we have unveiled launching. You can help us.
To launch as Rosundongabi? Because if I want to launch as NMGS, I think I've launched already. So can I see you after this? I will reach out to you. I'll launch it, but personally. You know, if I want to do it NMGS, we have to go back and deliberate, and you'll be there as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the last bet, the last would always be the biggest for us. Our president, a man of timber and caliber too. If he's in the east, we will call him Ekweme. That's as he talks, he will do. President Dele Ayonloke, you can help us. Help us.
Well, on behalf of Miners Association of Nigeria, we will initially take 5 copies of the journal, and maybe thereafter I will get back with what we are giving for that. I will tell the president, and I'll make sure that, like I've said, it is talk and do. You are going to reach out. 5 copies, please.
President, are you allowing them to reach you later, Oga? Okay. Okay, so let me drop from the high table. We also have great men here, even if they are not on the high table, where they are is very high. Our Vice President, another man that I can easily call a Kweme today, Dr. Garba Ilia.
Members of the high table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Northeast Development Commission, I want to take 5 copies for 1 million naira.
Please, let's clap, let's clap, let's clap. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the way from the oil city, Chief Dom Mwachuku, you can also help us. I know, I trust you. Maybe from Ekweme, your own will be Okaka, but not Ofodile's Okaka, but another Okaka.
Thank you very much. I think they have said a lot about Naeg, the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists. And for those of us who are in private practice, who are employing the tools of geophysics in our daily practice, I think it's important to not only attend, but to obtain the journals, as has been said. And I would have said I tell him something later, but I think it's better that the momentum is sustained. So we'll take that for 200,000 naira.
Thank you so much. Someone said I shouldn't come near. I don't know. But I was. I shouldn't come near, madam. Not yet. Okay, it's okay. But my teacher is the chairman of the board of directors, Mr. Sam Cooker. He can also help. Okay, I will take that. Professor Dogara, we are here now. Yes, it's your pet project, but I also know beyond the academics, you are also a politician. We know.
Well, all I know, I'm a teacher. And as a member of this great association, I want to contribute 100,000 to the development of this journal. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll have the copies go around. Please make sure you take your copy, pick a copy. You will see a lot of things that other geologists or geoscientists have not been able to see. You will see it in the journal. I mentioned we are babalaos of the industry, but it's okay. Pick the journal and you will see a lot. Please, let's appreciate all ourselves for supporting the Journal of Exploration Geophysics today. Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll go to the next item, but before that, I would like to introduce, she just walked in here so majestically. Let's warmly welcome in our midst the essay to the Honorable Minister on Mining and Policy. Please, would like to welcome Amira Waziri in our midst. I didn't even see you as I was moving around, but my spirit just directed me to you now. I don't know, the spirits can never really make mistakes. We are very sure of that. I think, where is our journal? I think I'm being directed by the spirit. We have our Journal of Exploration Geophysics, Volume 3, Number 1. And you just came in, I think, at the right time. Please help us launch this journal. Please, let's welcome essay to our Honorable Minister. It's not an ambush, but I feel you can do this for us.
Well, I feel given the caliber of people in this room, it's a dishonor for me to do that. So if possible, I would rather delegate this honor to my parents, my multiple parents that are in the room, if that's okay. Is that fine? Did you say so? Did you say so? Mommy? Ma? Yes, ma. With a price tag? I'm not. Well, thank you for this undeserved honor. I'm completely caught off guard. I feel shy. So thank you for this, and on behalf of the Honorable Minister, on behalf of my parents, the respective Director Generals, presidents, technocrats in the room, directors, as the last born, the honorary last born, I would like to help you assist in launching this journal, and I would also like to delegate again the authority of whatever financial contribution to my parents. Thank you very much.
Okay, I don't want to believe I'm wrong, but your parents will reach you to tell you what to do. Please, let's appreciate the essay to the minister. Thank you for. Okay, LOC Chairman.
Yes. Hello. Let me make a clarification because I can see Amira was caught off guard, but in my mind, she did not understand. We wanted to launch it on your in your personal capacity, not, you understand? So you will still launch this journal, even if it is for 1 kobo, in your personal capacity. Thank you.
Do I still go back or? I know I can never be wrong. You know, I was wondering if we are babalaos, how can we be wrong?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Director. Okay, in my personal capacity, my humble self would like to launch the journal and make a donation of 250,000 naira.
I knew I cannot be wrong. How can the spirit be wrong? I knew. Even when you think all hope is lost, but the spirit cannot ever be wrong. Thank you, Amira. Thank you for helping us launch this journal. We do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please, as I said, try to take a copy of this journal. That will help. It will help you. It's quite insightful. It's rich with a lot of innovations. Well, thank you so much. The next phase of this ceremony, because we should be out of here in the next 20 minutes, is the conferment of fellowships. And we'll have a few of them this morning, this afternoon rather. But again, I would just like to go through the list. We have a list of fellows that will be inducted into that category of membership. And typically we do that at the awards night. The awards night will be taking place here at the PTDF on Wednesday in the evening. But for logistics purposes, we'll be having some of them conferred here. But I just go through the list before I invite the president to do that conferment. For the 2026 Fellowship Award of Naeg, first on the list we have Chief Tunde J. Afolabi, MFR, FNMGS, FNAPI. The number 2 for fellowship of Naeg is Miss Rose Undong, NM of Chundong Undong, FNMGS. Number 3, Professor Mushud N. Tijani, FNMGS. Number 4, please let's applaud them. Number 4, Professor Paul O. Ogule, FNMGS. Number 5, Professor Chris O. Ashano, FNMGS. Number 6, Alhaji Abba Adamu Usman. Number 7, Dr. Godwin Alo, FNMGS. Number 8, Mrs. Trudy Coca, FNMGS. Number 9, Professor Gabriel O. Ademi, FNMGS. Number 10, Dr. Richmond U. Idozu. Number 11, Chief Dr. Dom O. Wachuku, FNMGS. Number 12, Professor Mato D. Dogara, FSAN, FNIP. And number 13 is Professor Smart Obiora, FNMGS. We also have posthumous fellowship awards to 2 members of our great association that have served this association at the highest levels. We would like to recognize for the award of the posthumous award fellowship. We would like to recognize this award goes to Professor P.I. Olasinde, FNMGS, and of course our departed editor-in-chief, Professor Abumalam, FNIP. We also have institutional awards, and the first on the list for the institutional award for this year, of course, is no other than the Petroleum Technology Development Fund, PTDF. The number 2 on our institutional award is Amni International Petroleum Development Company Limited. And the number 3, of course, is the Northeast Development Commission. Council has also approved the award for the Naeg Professor Enilo Deborah Ajakaye Award. And this is for the first time, and this goes to Professor Emeritus Maruf A.O. Rahman, FNMGS, past president NMGS, FGS. We appreciate you so much, sir. So these awards most of them will be given out on Wednesday, the awards night event. To run the proceedings for giving out these awards, I would like to invite the awards chairman of Naeg. Please warmly welcome Professor Paul Ogule.
Thank you, MC. The high table, I want to also stand on the existing protocol. We, as a community of earth scientists and industry practitioners, we want to pause briefly to celebrate enduring vision, steadfast resilience, and transformative impact of the three institutions that have been mentioned. As geoscientists and engineers whose duty is to decode the surface to fuel the nation, we recognize that true progress requires more than technical discovery. It demands institutional dedication to national development. And accordingly, Naeg is very proud to confer its prestigious award on Petroleum Technology Development Fund for relentlessly building human capacity and driving critical research for our energy future. Mr. President, sir, I would like to invite you to make this presentation. We are inviting the representative of PTDF to step forward, sir.
On behalf of Council, we really appreciate all the contributions being enjoyed from you to Naeg. And we do hope that this partnership will continue and you will continue to support us accordingly. We really appreciate you on behalf of the chairman, Board of Trustees of Naeg, and Council. Hereby present to you the President, Naeg President Entrepreneurship Award. Thank you for all your support. And please extend our appreciation to the Executive Secretary. Yeah, I think you will please give this. Yes, I just presented this to you. Please. And this is a certificate that goes with this.
Thank you.
Plaque.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this recognition.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, President. President has also requested that the minister, our former minister, please joins us here to make the next presentation. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you. Thank you for being with us always. So we have this gift for the ES who just resumed as Executive Secretary of the PTDF. So, Honorable Minister, please, I would like you to present this banner on behalf of Naeg to the ES.
So, I think this is a symbol of a good partnership between the PTDF and Naeg, and I present it on behalf of the Chair of the Board of Trustees and the President of Naeg, to the Executive Secretary of PTDF, in appreciation of all his support to the association, and we pray it continue to grow stronger. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Thank you so much for your presentation. We still have one more. We're not yet through with the PTDF. This will be presented by our BOT chair. I would like to invite the leader of our team in producing. You can see when I said we are Babal, so many things are covered here, but you can see. We'll be unveiling them one after the other. So please, let's have that with the BOT chair. The LOC chairman will speak and tell us something about this special presentation to the PTDF, and we go ahead with that.
Okay, open it, yeah. Thank you so much, LOC Secretary. Thank you, my friend, and all the distinguished members of Naeg. So this gift, raise it up, please. This is a gravity map of PTDF environment, meaning that the subsurface under this building and the surrounding environment. So Naeg now run a gravity survey to now produce this map. So this map tell us so many things about the subsurface under the PTDF. It's a gravity map that will give you the subsurface structures, and particularly the subtle changes in mass density under this building. And that means if a map like this can reveal some of these changes in mass and so on, it means that it's good for in detecting structural changes. Things like shift in water body could also be detected through this map. And you can see PTDF building is sitting here. Photographer, can you just move away, please? This is where PTDF building is sitting. And this whole area shaded red means positive gravity closure. And this is negative gravity closure. And you can see that this is an impression of a basement. So it means the building is sitting on a competent basement. So this building is not under any threat, even right from the siting. So with this kind of map, engineers and scientists can continue to monitor some of these changes in mass. So this is just a small contribution from Naeg to PTDF to appreciate PTDF, to tell them that really we are always grateful having them to give us a venue free of charge for the development of research and geoscience profession. So and training. So this map says a lot, but in a nutshell, this is what it's all about. And we especially chose our very own Professor Ajakaye, who is a pioneer of studies in gravity. who has actually done the first set of study in this country on gravity to present this map to PTDF. Thank you so much. So, Prof, please. Turn it for Prof to see the map. Yeah, on the upper northern part is the Bouguer gravity probe. So you can see the closures. And then this is the pre-air anomaly map. And this is the elevation map. And I'm sure Prof will be happy to see the mirroring between pre-air and elevation. And the Bouguer is, it has been, so PTDF is somewhere around here. Yeah.
Very good indeed. I'm very happy to see this map. It's something we've dreamt and we've tried to produce in the past. And finally, it's come to production. Well done for those who've done it. And we thank you for all the hard work. I'm sure you can build on this and produce even better maps and better features and further elaboration of the features around this area, so that we get to know this area better now, even with this map, because there's always more to do when you've done much research. Thank you very much indeed.
So finally, this map is produced under the authority of Mr. Akin George, FNMGS, First President, Naeg, FGS, President, Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists for Geoscientists and Engineers, August 2026. Thank you so much.
I would like to say that the PTDF is happy to associate with the Nigerian Association of Exploration and Geophysicists. PTDF is a capacity building outfit, and most of the conferences you do here has a lot to do with capacity building. We will ensure that we'll continue to support the association to reach greater heights. And thank you for all the awards. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Chairman Award. The next.
The next awardee, institutional awardee, is AMNI Petroleum. We are recognizing this organization for their exemplary operational excellence, local content advancement, and enduring investment in our natural resource potential. Dr. Durogiton, please step forward, the representative of the chairman of AMNI. This award is to be presented by the representative of the Minister for Solid Mineral Development, Hajia Hadiza Goni. Thank you. Support, okay. By the director of Geophysics department.
On behalf of Naeg, sorry. This is the plaque. This is the certificate. appreciation of your constant support to Naeg.
Congratulations, Amni. Thank you. Honor. Sir.
Hello. Next is the Northeast Development Commission. I would like to invite Dr. Abubakar Ilya Garaba to step forward. He is one of the executive. Okay. Okay. One of the executive director of the commission. The Northeast Development Commission is being recognized for pioneering resilient infrastructure, economic recovery, and sustainable development in resource-constrained regions. To present this award, I would like to invite the NMJS President, Ms. Rose Ndong, to be assisted by the President of Miners Association, Mr. Dele Anyoleke. Thank you.
So it gives me great pleasure to be the one conferring this to you. So on behalf of the Naeg, I would like to extend this award to you for all the good work you've done from the Northeast to advance the mandate of Naeg and for, on a larger scale, the Nigerian Mining and Geoscience Society. So congratulations, sir. And we're and your financial contribution to the society. We're really very grateful, and it makes me feel particularly happy because it means that we should look out for the Northeast. We recently, earlier in the year, actually gave the state in the Northeast as the most active chapter of the NMGS. So I'm happy that we're also conferring this to you. So on their behalf, I say congratulations, sir. Thank you. And that's the certificate of award. Thank you.
I want to also appreciate you because whatever anybody is doing for the geosciences is also doing it for the larger family, the mining family. So we appreciate you for contributing to development and the growth of the industry in Nigeria. God will continue to bless you.
Thank you so much. Mr. President, you will still be there. Remember, we are taking one fellowship award today. Mr. President, maybe she will join you, Madam President and MGS, or you want to? Okay, so President, you can go to I can order you now to the center. Please, you people should appreciate me too now, and I have some powers to order the president to the center. To support the president in this award, We'll also have the DGMCO, our own engineer O.S. Uncom. Please support our president to give out our fellowship award for today. We'll take only this one, as I mentioned, for logistics purpose. I would like to invite for the receipt of this award. This award of fellowship is going to the Chairman CEO of Amni Petroleum Development International Limited. Please, I would like to invite my brother, Dr. Abimbola Durogbiton. He is the GM Geoscience of Amni International Petroleum Development Company Limited. Is the fellowship award. We wouldn't take time. You already have his citation in the program, but we'll just give very brief summary of it. Chief Tunde Afolabi MFR is the chairman and CEO of Amni International Petroleum Development Limited, a leading indigenous petroleum exploration and production company, an illustrious and investor and businessman with a fervent belief in the promotion of human capital development. His interests span all economic sectors, including power, oil and gas, real estate, and manufacturing. Chief Afolabi sits on the board of several companies across the globe. He earned his bachelor degree in geology from Franklin and Marshall College in Pennsylvania and a master's in geology from Tulane in New Orleans. Chief Afolabi is also a product of the prestigious Lagos Business School, a professional geologist with over 45 years experience in the oil and gas exploration and production. He is a past president of the Petroleum Club of Lagos and a member of our advisory board. Chief Afolabi is the chairman of Geophysicists Foundation, a non-profit organization established for services to God and to humanity. Chief Afolabi has consistently sponsored many geological petroleum associations for over 12 years. These include the Nigerian Association of Petroleum Explorationists, NAPE, Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, NMGS, Society of Petroleum Engineers, SPE, among several other organizations. He is currently sponsoring the Josephus Institute of Earth Sciences, Redeemers University, Ede, Osun State. He has been honored with several awards at home and abroad in recognition of his contribution to the business world and to human development. Chief Afolabi is married with children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we here present for the award of the Fellowship of the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists for Geoscientists and Engineers, Chief Tunde J. Afolabi, MFR.
On behalf of Council, I hereby present to you this plaque, the fellowship plaque. Chief Tunde Afolabi is entitled to use the designation F.Naeg after his name. Congratulations. And the certificate will be presented to you by our man.
Who is your man? Okay, sorry. Congratulations, Chief Tunde Afolabi, for the exceptional and overwhelming work you are doing in the sector. And we still look forward for your continuous support, ably and always. We appreciate you always. Congratulations for this certificate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chief Afolabi will be responding on behalf of the awardees and himself this afternoon. I welcome Dr. Durogbiton for his response.
Thank you very much. Let me stand by the already established protocol. Distinguished President of the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists, member of the Executive Council, and member of the Executive Committee and Council, distinguished fellows, esteemed professionals, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great humility and profound appreciation that I stand before you today on behalf of my chairman and CEO to accept this prestigious award conferred upon him by the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists. My chairman has sincerely wished to be here in person to receive this honor and to share this special moment with the association. Unfortunately, due to unavoidable international business commitment, he had to travel out of the country. He therefore graciously asked me to represent him and on his behalf convey his heartfelt appreciation to the leadership and entire membership of this association. This recognition is deeply appreciated, not only because of the honor itself, but also because it represents an acknowledgement of the contribution to the growth and development of Nigerian oil and gas industry and its long-standing support for the professional communities. On behalf of my chairman, I wish to sincerely thank the president, the executive committees, council members, and the entire Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists for finding me worthy of this distinguished fellowship. He considered this award both a privilege and a responsibility. He remained committed to supporting the association and to contributing in whatever capacity possible to the advancement of geoscience, exploration, and the broader Nigerian energy industry. My chairman has asked me to reiterate his continued goodwill and support for the association. He believes strongly in the importance of professional body such as Naeg in promoting knowledge, professional excellence, collaboration, mentorship, and development of the next generation of the Nigerian geoscientists. Once again, on behalf of my chairman and chief executive officer and his family, I express our deepest gratitude for the prestigious recognition. We are truly honored, humbled, and encouraged by this gesture. May the Nigerian Association of Exploration Geophysicists continue to grow from strength to strength, and may the association remain the leading force in advancing geoscience and exploration in Nigeria and beyond. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Durogbiton, on behalf of Chief Tunde Afolabi and all the other awardees. Thank you for your response. We are coming to the end of this program, and we thank you for your patience. We thank you for your support. We'll just have barely 2 items. We will be having vote of thanks by the chairman. After that, we have the national anthem, first stanza of the national anthem only. And we'll be having group photograph here. Then we'll have our lunch at the canteen of the PTDF. After that, we'll return here for the annual general meeting by 2 o'clock or thereabout. Permit me now to invite for the vote of thanks the chairman LOC for the Naeg Annual International Conference Abuja 2026. I invite Alhaji Abba Adamu Usman. Vote of thanks. Oh, okay. We wanted to have a, yes. I told Mr. Abba that I've heard a lot of his voice this morning and this afternoon, and that I wanted to hear the voice of another member, senior member of the LOC, to speak with us and talk to us too. Please, I would like to invite Chairman Technical Subcommittee for the vote of thanks. Permit me now to join us in the podium, Professor Mato Dogara. Please, let's appreciate Professor Dogara as he comes for his the LOC vote of thanks. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Mr. President, sir, I really don't know why Abba decided to make me stand in for him. Although I'm not surprised because we were classmates. So he wants to still show so. Mine is very simple, just to thank us. The truth is, we are very happy to have the representative of the minister. And in an occasion like this, many of us would have loved to see the face of the minister. However, we are happy to have his representative in form of a director, and of course, I can also see his technical advisor. We are very grateful. Her Excellency, I decided to call her Her Excellency because when we were in the university, quite a number of us really would have loved to see her teach us then, but we were too young to be taught by her. Professor Eniola Deborah Ajakaye. All we did was to always go and see her, her picture in the head of department's office. So it's one woman that we can never forget. And for her at this age to be attending our conference, I think this is something she deserves our applause at all times. Ma, thank you very much. We really appreciate you. The NMGS president, Hadia, I don't know, physics, geophysics, geosciences, women are really ready to take over. The first woman professor in geophysics, then now we have NMGS president as a woman. Well, women, well done and congratulations. The duo of architect Zaka and engineer Income, I think we cannot thank you enough. For me, all the conferences of Naeg that I've attended, there is no one that I've missed seeing engineer Income and Zaka. We really appreciate you for this great honor you are doing to us. You see, when these awards were given to PTDF, the representative of the executive secretary, PTDF, you see, 3 different awards, it means a lot. It means you have a special place in the heart of Naeg. And yes, you've given us a hall. Northeast Development Commission. I'm not surprised. You are part of us. But in life, when you sponsor and you keep sponsoring, we always want you to continue to sponsor. So we look more onto your sponsorship. Ladies of the LOC, the chairman LOC, thank you very much. We have a president that is hardworking. You begin to wonder at his age whether he really sleeps. Master President, sir, Akin, George, the greatest. Thank you for leading us well. Thank you. All this wouldn't have been possible without all of you seated here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's appreciate Professor Dogara, Chairman, Technical Subcommittee for this conference. You could see the way he spoke when I mentioned that he's a teacher and something else, and he was doubting it. Thank you so much, sir, for all you do. I think we've come to the end of this session. Just to remind us again that we'll be having lunch. I've been informed that our dignitaries will be having their lunch at the meeting room 2. Just if you go out straight to your right, I think there's a second room there. The rest of us will have our lunch at the lovely canteen of the PTDF. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this. May we all rise now for the national anthem. We'll take the first stanza of the national anthem, please.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. No tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we'll be taking the group photograph. I think the photographer he has mentioned that we'll take that on the stage, but we need to take the seats back. Ushers, Victor, let's take the seats back. We'll have the group photograph now. After members of the high table, we'll have some of our dignitaries here seated in the front row to please join as we take further photographs for this wonderful occasion today.